once again to our online lectures. As you know, already we have started revision sessions for the upcoming examination, that is first semester examination. Okay, so today we are starting with Block 8, People of British India. We are going to check some of the selected questions which we have already completed in MCQ test. Okay, so these questions are only few examples, but for the better understanding of each and every question that might be in the exam, you need to go through the lesson very properly. How was an education in pre-British India? Okay, so how was the education in pre-British India? We have already gone through the lesson. Out of 100 men, only 11 could read and write. All people used to take education. Special schools were available for girls. Education was free for all. Okay, so can you just tell me how was an education in pre-British India? Okay, so the answer is out of 100 men, only 11 could read and write. So the condition was really bad. Okay, who introduced the modern curriculum in India? William Bentinck, Thomas Babington, Lord Irwin, Viscount Wavell. Who did so? Yes, the modern curriculum in India was introduced by one of the British officer, Thomas Babington. Correct? Very good. When was the first Indian college open? In 1872, 1898, 1899 or 1897? Which is the correct option? So the correct option is it is in 1899. First Indian college was opened in the year 1899. Who won the battle of ownership of Indian land in the 18th century? French, Dutch, Portuguese, English. As we can see, many Western countries were present in India. But among all these countries, English were the most diplomatic and shrewd. It's because of their diplomacy they won the battle of ownership of Indian land in the 18th century. Correct? So the answer is English. Why did the English introduce modern curriculum in India? What was their purpose behind introducing modern curriculum in India? For a purely colonial reason, to make Indians educated? No, it can't be. To improve the literacy rate in India? No, this wasn't also a reason. To give good post to the Indians in their government? This was something impossible. So the answer is for a purely colonial reason, as they wanted good people to work for them as a clerk and other post which were not the higher level post. Which of the things, which of these things was introduced by the British? Persian language, freedom for women, modern curriculum, new caste system. So they introduced freedom for women as well as modern curriculum. These both things were introduced by the British. What happened to the Indian weavers after the British came to power? The weavers lost their work, they were introduced to a new technology, they became rich, their condition became worst. So they were introduced to new technology, but for the Britishers, they become rich, all the Britishers became rich, or their weavers or their industrialists become rich. Their condition became worst. Yes, their condition became worst. But why their condition became worst? So that is the reason, or That should be our answer. Yes, they lost their work and that's why their condition became worst. What is the correct meaning of the word catastrophic? A person who lacks competence, shameful, causing many to suffer, a state of worry and confusion. Here, catastrophic means this is something which makes other also suffer. Okay, so causing many to suffer whenever we do something wrong. Okay, at that time our family members also has to suffer. Okay, they have to suffer. It's because of we have done something wrong. Okay, so it is known as catastrophic. Who worked to rid India of sati and caste discrimination? Mughal, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Britishers, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Who? Okay, so that person was nothing but Raja Ram Mohan Roy. When did the first batch pass out of Calcutta University? Okay, so the first batch passed in 1820 or 1890 or 1875 or 1899. So the option is the correct option or the answer is 1890. It is 1890. Who started Brahmo Samaj? Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Mahatma Gandhi, or Thomas Babington? Who started Brahmo Samaj? Brahmo Samaj was started by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Okay, who started Brahmo Samaj? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. When did the Indian National Congress was started? In 1860, 1947, 1885, or 1950? It is in 1885. Okay, so the Indian National Congress was started in 1885. When was the first Indian school open? In the 1787, 1789, or 1788, or 1790? Okay, so it is in the year 1789. The first Indian school was opened in the year 1789. Who brought English education to India? So answer is here only Thomas Babington Macaulay, as their purpose was to make clerical staff to work for them, and that's why they brought education to India so that they'll get some local people to work for them. Which new religion was introduced by the Britishers to the Indians? That is Christianity. Okay, they start spreading Christianity like anything when they came to India. They want to change the perspective of Indian peoples toward the Western countrymen. At the same time, they wanted some people to speak good English, okay, so that they can work for them. So they brought Christianity to weaken the base of the Indian cultures and the religion. For how long did the British rule in India? 2 centuries, 150 years, 3 centuries, 250 years. It is 2 centuries. Okay, it is 2 centuries. Which things were introduced by the Britishers to the Indians? Technology, railways, the post and telegraph, mobile phones, schools, hospitals. It is technology, railways, the post and telegraph. Who started 30 schools in India during 1857 and 1858? Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, William Bentinck, or Thomas Babington? So the answer is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Why couldn't Dr. Ambedkar take up the job offered by the Maharaja of Baroda? He wanted to go abroad. No one was ready to give him room on rent. He wanted a different post. He wanted to go a different location. No, it's because of the caste problem. Okay, because of his caste, people were not ready to give him room on rent. Okay, so he rejected the offer of Maharaja of Baroda. Actually, he wanted to accept the same, but he couldn't. What was the attitude of the educated Indians initially? Attitude of loyalty, rebellion, angry towards system, not happy with the British government. No, they were very loyal because they were feeling like that we are getting westernized. Okay, we are completely changed. We are completely different than other common Indian people. So it was like attitude of loyalty. Since they were getting good salary, their lifestyle was bit changed. So thank you students, thank you for watching this short video very carefully. But let me tell you, you need to go through the lesson very carefully. Read each and every concept very carefully. Go through the glossary. There might be some questions based on the glossary as well. So do it very properly. Not only from the glossary section, but from the complete lesson it might be. Okay, they might give any question and you will be supposed to answer, or you will be supposed to find out that particular words meaning. Okay, four options would be surely there. So thank you once again. Have a great day to all of you. Thank you.